that, as they say, is that. So you've got a load of hot air coming out here from the combustion. It smells completely clean. I don't have a sensor here, but I'm sure it's all good. I've submerged that ever so slightly. It's sitting on some supports at the bottom there. Obviously the pump on the inside picking up the diesel through the pickup there, through the filter. You can see it ticking away, vibrating as it is sucking the fuel in through the mechanical pump. So yeah, for now this is it. We'll record and see how long it takes to get it up to 16 or 17 degrees Celsius. I'm going to take a wild guess and say probably half an hour, maybe a bit more. But I'm also filming up here. I have a thermometer in the room, which is one of those weird things I like. I like thermometers. So I'm just filming that, and that'll be recording it over time. Pump obviously all down there. It's nice and tidy. I am going to change some things here. Put a shelf over the top of it, running from side to side, and maybe some protection this side also. That'll both silence it some more, but also just to protect it from being stood on. Temperature at setting number 3, and you can see it's 8 degrees Celsius. When I turned this on, it actually showed 6, so already a change in temperature inside the room. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm quite pleased with the way this whole thing is working. Obviously that's the ducting coming in. And we'll get back. I'll come back in about half an hour's time. Just see how everything is doing. Not everybody likes an industrial kind of backyard. This is quite a long way from me. Doesn't look like it, but it's a 6-mile drive to get there from this way. And then you've got all of this right back there. I don't think this thing will zoom any further, but it's a pretty good zoom for a phone, I think. My lodges were working on that site just there. And obviously this way the zoom gets a bit close, but yeah, it's a long way away, 6 miles, but nonetheless impressive phone camera. Thanks iPhone. I'm going to come around this side. There's some woods down this way, Medway Estuary, just in front of the horizon, I guess you could say. This fire is going on somewhere. I can see the smoke on that. I'm not sure who's burning what, but regardless, this is my backyard, which is kind of nice. So one more scan. Way over there on the horizon, 6 miles away, is Grain Harbour. Then walking down, I love the clouds today, they're quite mean. Walking down this way behind my neighbours' properties, everything is really overgrown. It's pretty secure for most people. Some of us like it tidier and more open. Anyway, I've been looking and scavenging for something to add to this little diesel heater. I found a couple of houses further. There's some junk in the backyard. Actually, the previous tenant died, young man, 35 with 3 kids, died of a heart attack at work, if I remember right. And most of this bottom garden, the little gym, we all helped him build for him and his kids because they were really active kids. And I remember bringing this thing, I've just emptied it over here. But I remember bringing this piece of concrete pipe over to create a raised kind of little bed, I suppose, or a planter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to carry it. Well, I can carry it, but then I've got to put the phone down. So I'll roll it a little bit down this way, take it home. And I think if I put that upright and then put the diesel pump, both the actual ticking pump as well as the diesel filter in there, maybe even the power unit, although I don't think it's necessary, and then put a cover over the top of that, seal the bottom sort of on concrete or something like that. I think I still have 1 or 2 paving stones left I can sit this on. In the back of my garden, next to the tree, next to the shed, then we're on to a good thing. You can see my little firewood pile. Don't know how many cubic meters of wood's in there. It's sort of double deep. And this year is the first year in about 3 years I've actually started a fire because it was a bit cold. I don't like starting fires because nobody else seems to look after it when you're firing it up. Likewise, once you need to clean it, it seems that nobody lives in the house anymore, or nobody that sat around the fire actually cares for it. So yeah, just coming to my back gate. Mickey and I share a gate, so coming up here, I'll put the phone down, pick this up, carry it through to the garage. Hopefully it'll get past the Astro van because that's kind of in the way, but I should be able to make it through. So yeah, I think this, I've just measured it and I've forgotten what I measured already, but you're looking at 450 millimeters, 18 inches tall, and a outside diameter of about 15 inches. That's 370 mil. Inner diameter 300 mil, so 12 inches. So there's more than enough space. Yeah, I guess for the moment that's all of it. I still feel privileged living out here, and the idea will be using this so that the whole of both the diesel heater, the tank and the pump and filter, everything is actually mounted outside in a dry, waterproof kind of way. Then it's ready for whoever needs to use it, if as and when somebody needs to sleep over. If it's cold, at least you can start the heater up. But in the meantime, yeah, I love this place. The clouds continue to impress. Thanks for checking in. I'll probably edit all of this into one film rather than 2 halves, with the fact that we're going to be changing everything. Click the like, subscribe, all those clever things. It helps for this channel of mine, which has got all of 730 subscribers at this point in time, grow slowly but surely. So yeah, thanks for checking in.